Good Monday after Resurrection Sunday. May we continue to celebrate, to live for Jesus Christ, who is alive, who sits at the right hand of God the Father as our advocate. Today's lesson is Joshua chapter 10. The key verses are 1 through 11. But we're going to do a little cross-reference from Joshua chapter 9 so we can get some backstory, because the title is The Alliance Belongs to God. And it reminds us of how merciful the Lord is even when we do things the wrong way. The Gibeonites heard how strong that the army of God was. And so they tricked Joshua and the people, because Joshua and the people didn't pray before they accepted the explanation of the Gibeonites. And after they find out that the Gibeonites are not from a distance away, but they are in fact nearby, chapter 9 tells us that they are made slaves. They're going to be the woodcutters and the water bearers, not only for the people, but for the temple forever. It doesn't change. It's a permanent thing for the Gibeonites. But today's lesson shows us that there was a king of Jerusalem. His name is Adonizedek. And he heard how Joshua had captured and completely destroyed Ai and killed its king. And he'd heard all about Jericho. But then he heard, but the Gibeonites aligned themselves with Joshua and their group. Now, Gibeon was a large town. It says it's large as the royal cities, and it was larger than Ai. And the Gibeonites, men, were strong warriors. So the king of Jerusalem is looking and like, oh gosh, they have aligned themselves not only with the Israelites, but they're strong warriors, and that's a big place. So the king went and got some more kings together, and he said, hey, we need to go down there and get those Gibeonites, because they have made peace with Joshua. They made a treaty with Joshua. So these 5 Amorite kings combined their armies for a united attack. They moved all of their troops in place to say, okay, we're fixing to come get y'all. Well, the Gibeonites heard about it. Now, because they now belong under the authority of the Israelites. You remember, they're servants for them. They're woodcutters and they're water bearers. They run from help there. They call and say, hey, y'all get over here and help us. Don't abandon us, they said. We're your servants. Come at once, save us, help us. For all the Amorite kings who live in the hill country have joined forces, and they're coming to attack us. So Joshua and his entire army, including his best warriors, they left Gilgal and they set out for Gibeon. And the Lord tells Joshua, don't be afraid of them, for I have given you victory over them. Not a single one of them will be able to stand up to you. Now Joshua and his army traveled all night, and they took the Amorite armies by surprise. It says the Lord threw those people into a panic, and the Israelites slaughtered great numbers of them at Gibeon. But here's the thing. The Lord sent a hailstorm. That hailstorm from heaven killed more of the enemy than the Israelites killed with the sword. So the Gibeonites were saved because they had tricked Joshua's group into a treaty. But their punishment was to be permanent woodcutters and water bearers. But since they were in that alliance, when trouble came, they said, hey, remember us? We're your servants. Come help us. The alliance belongs to God, even though they had done wrong. God says to Joshua and the Israelites, hey, I'm still with you guys. Joshua, you can go get them. You will be able to destroy them. And the Gibeonites were saved because of Joshua and the Israelite army, who were the children of God. The alliance belongs to God. Joshua chapter 10, 1 through 11. It just shows us that the Lord is slow to anger, quick to mercy. And there are consequences for when we do wrong. Yet when he says he will never leave us and never forsake us, he was with the Israelite army. And because the Israelites had made that treaty and they stood by it, because they said, we did this treaty under God, God saved the Gibeonites through Joshua and his army. I love you. The Lord loves us. He so wants us to love one another. And God willing, I'll see you the next day. Have a marvelous Monday. Bye.